And we are live. Welcome everyone, this is your host Abraham L. Jaguar. In a few moments I will do a sound check. First of all, this channel is proudly partnered with the What the Funk shop. Please check out their store for all sorts of products. They have dice, miniatures, Game Master screens, home decorations, and many other things. You will find the link in the description and in the pinned comment. And make sure that you use my code for a special discount. A moment please while I check the sound. Sounds good. Tonight, well today it's still day over here. Today I am continuing the White Album visual novel. Let me turn this into full screen. There we go. Now then, where should I go today? Well, Rina is the only option. The other two are very boring. I'm working as an AD today. I head over to the TV station. Hey, Toya. Oh, Rina. Hey there. She greets me with a smile. Hello. It's always nice to see her. I want to chat for a bit before she goes. Oh, romance unlocked. By the way, thanks a lot for the gift. Anira Tago. Because it's Rina Ogata. Backwards. You got it, huh? Yep, I was thrilled. It actually arrived on the 14th. Exactly. I'm smiling from ear to ear. Though I'm not sure how I'll be able to repay you. There's no need for any of that. Besides, I just bought it at a store. That may be true, but still. Don't worry. I actually was hoping to go to a nicer store with a better selection, but I had to make do. What do you mean a nicer store? It had everything, even cologne. Oh, come on. If I'd had a little more time to browse properly, I would have given you something better than Givenchy. It's my brother's fault. I'm guessing Givenchy is the name of the brand of cologne included in the gift, right? Though to be fair, I tried it on the other day and I really liked it. I really loved everything you picked out for me, even that cologne. Actually, I put some on this morning. I can tell, I'm glad. I'm the one who should be thanking you. Just a dab of fragrance gives an air of elegance. Did you know cologne was originally meant to cover up the musk from not bathing? But I doubt most people now would be able to handle strong scents they used back then. You're probably right. I'm not a fan of strong-smelling lotions and soaps. I honestly used the smallest amount of cologne possible because I'm still not used to applying beauty products of any kind. I definitely did not do it on purpose to come off as classy. I think it turned out to be the perfect gift for you. Really? It's really stylish, just like you. Ah, oh yeah, stylish? In the anime, he has some stylish moments just because he has like a really large frame. The anime version of Toya is completely different to the one represented here. Hahaha, I don't know about that. On the contrary, I don't think I'm stylish at all. Am I safe to expect something equally nice in return? Hey, let's say Josh says. Tell her she needs a stronger fragrance. Aha! Yes, they should give you that option, yeah. Wait, what? I stumble over my words, temporarily confused as to what she's talking about. Don't give me that. You were the one talking about returning the favor. Oh, yeah, of course. If there's something in particular you'd like, please feel free to tell me. Hehe, I was joking. You really don't have to worry about getting me anything. It was nothing. But I really messed up big time. Hehe. In that case, I'm looking forward to whatever you get me. You'd better. I guess that means the pressure's on to not disappoint her. I absolutely can't let her down. 18. Now then, where should I go today? Double check. Until the 27th. Okay. We'll save the game. The choices... They're pretty bad. Well, Misaki is the less boring choice. I'm going to school today. Fuji. I turned at the sound of my name to see Misaki standing there, smiling softly. Hello. Hello to you too. I should have time for a quick chat. Small talk, hobbies, entertainment, literature. I already know more or less her art style, so... What kind of music do you usually listen to, Misaki? I don't really listen to a specific genre. I don't really care about what is or isn't popular. I do enjoy listening to classical music though. Also orchestral and vocal-based songs. It's not like I have a collection of CDs or anything though. I see. That was always a bother when I went to school. Every single time it was something related to mention your favorite song or your favorite artist, but I always liked things like that were not like for the normies, like the most popular ones, either video game music or something like that. So I was always fumbling looking for quick think of a popular song and popular artist, and hoping they wouldn't get me to sing it or something. I see. Basically, exactly what I thought it should say. Unfortunately, our tastes are different enough that it doesn't give us a lot to talk about. Oh, but I also really enjoy listening to Rina Ogata's music. She's one of Yuki's older colleagues. Oh yeah? I didn't see that coming. She sometimes comes out with very Baroque-esque songs. Baroque-esque? Yeah, they have this tension to them that reminds me of the summer or winter parts of Vivaldi's Four Seasons concertos. Interesting. I have no idea what she's talking about. I really love Bach, so... Bach? He must be someone really old. Toya doesn't know anything. Toya, the main character in this game, is the sort of guy that confuses the Statue of Liberty with the Venus of Milo, or with the Mona Lisa. Actually, I'm pretty sure her brother composes all of her music. You mean Eiji Ogata? She knows more than I expected. I know, he is so incredible. Oh, if only she knew. He is talented, but he has some issues. More like incredibly awful. I keep my commentary to myself so I don't hurt Misaki's feelings. The 19th. Getting closer. Now then, where should I go today? Ah, we have plenty of choices. That's good because some of the choices are very boring. So we have Vanilla Yuki that is super boring. We have Misaki that is just slightly boring. And believe it or not, the lolly is one of the most entertaining choices. Because we don't have Yayoi or Rina. So lolly it is. I kind of want to go out today. I head downtown. Fuji. Yes? That voice. Hello, Anna. When she's feeling good, it's obvious. She's such a kid sometimes. What? Nothing. Good. At any rate, what should I talk to her about? No, she's not into sports. Ah! Hey, Mana, do you like Eiji Ogata? As someone who, as someone with as someone with insider info on what he's really like, more or less, I'm dying to know what she thinks. Mr. Eiji Ogata? I love him. What? I figured. He is, after all, incredibly popular. He even addressed him as Mr. What's that supposed to mean? I just meant it makes sense considering his popularity. It's less about that and more how really down to earth he seems. He's insane. He's the craziest guy he's probably the craziest guy in this game. He's obsessed because he and his sister were orphans. He has this fixation with his mother. He thinks that Yuki is like his replacement mother. And he has this distorted version, like a distorted vision of reality, where he literally purchases 10 paintings and he thinks that they all look the same. But they are completely different. But he's nuts. Insane. Like, it's like saying that the sky is the same color as the soil. Like brown and blue, the difference, it's that distorted. Down to earth? He's just like you and me, you know? I like that. What? No. Uh-huh. That's rich coming from someone who's never met him. What's your problem? Nothing. Her unfounded admiration will probably, most certainly, only lead to disappointment if she ever does meet him. You look like you want to say something. I said there's nothing wrong, and I meant it. Be fair, I was still pretty young when Mr. Ogata was popular, so I'm not familiar with his work. Oh yeah? She seems aware that every singer or actor has their own demographic. That's an understatement. You must have been a baby at the height of his career. You're completely wrong. Sorry. I immediately apologize. I said something I shouldn't have yet again. There you go. That's poor translation. Oh, doesn't mean God. It's like, for, you know, and they're God. Buddha. I said I'm sorry. How about we head back? I'll walk you. As we walk back together, she shares everything she knows about Eiji, which is a lot. I'm a little taken aback. The scope of her knowledge borders on downright creepy. Though I'm surprised to learn that Eiji's never once been caught up in any scandals of a more amorous nature. Now his scandal, at least according to the anime, is in sort of embezzlement. That's why the cops come to get him at the end of the anime. Knowing him, it's a little hard to believe. 20th. I have a tutoring session with Mana today. Now, where should I go? Oh, we only have... Well, we could go to Rina. But... it's like an important event. Hopefully, because some of these so-called important events are repeats. I've already went through 3 repeats of the same event. I have my tutoring job today. I kill some time before heading over to Mana's house. Oh, excuse me. I just had dinner. Pizza. Ding dong. Vegan pizza. Oh, Fuji. She came out right away this time. You came today too? You don't give up, huh? I'm not sure how my coming is any different than usual. We've had a surplus lately. Of what? Private tutors. Considering I'm her only tutor, that's pretty mean. Oh no, I think this is another repeat. So she's going to tell us to go inside. But let me sum it up real quick because I've played through this event 3 times already. I put together, well, he's basically giving her material to study, and she's going to sit to study, and she's going to get bored immediately. I give up, you see, and she's going to tell Fuji, let's talk instead. And in order to win positive points, I say, wanna talk? And she's like, yeah, Fuji, you're a really intelligent guy. And then they pretend to talk, but like they do this fade to black, like time skip. And yes, nice work, and you don't have to come back if you don't want to. I had a lot of fun, but you're as entertaining as school. It's the same event. I really like that from this game. Played through this part, through this event 3 times already. Ah, telephone. Someone's calling. Check. Yes, this is Fuji speaking. Sorry for calling so late at night. My name is Ogata. Well, this is Rina. Rina? Yeah, sorry for always calling you at the oddest of times. I already told you it's fine. I'm always happy when you go out of your way to call. Imagine that, having an idol going out of her way to contact you. Hey. It's not actually that hard to pick up a phone and call someone, you know? It's not the action of calling itself that's hard, it's finding the time. I actually, well, that was several years back. There was actually a model that was going, model dancer actress, that was going a bit after me, but she had a boyfriend. She wanted a one-night stand, and I'm not that guy. Don't like it. Wouldn't like it. I wouldn't have liked that done to me. So that's why I don't do it to others. On that note, usual background commotion I'm used to hearing is noticeably absent. Where are you calling from today? Work? Yeah, I guess you could call it that. Oh, are you at Eiji's studio? Yeah. She giggles in amusement. I'm used to it, so it's not as big a deal to me. But I can tell that Yuki is quickly getting overwhelmed. Yeah, I guess things are becoming more than she can handle. And as much as Rina says she's used to the stress, her recording schedule has remained basically the same since before their crunch time even started. I'm growing increasingly concerned for their mental health, especially knowing they tend to keep their complaints to themselves. Sorry, this is just the way I am, I guess. Oh, I can hear her laugh from the other end of the line, unsure what to say. What do you mean by that? I don't really get it no matter how I view the situation, so this is the best I can do. Why was she so puzzled? Sorry, this is just the way I am. Yeah, there's nothing weird about that. It's like I know I should do something, but everything's happening somewhere else, so I find myself at a complete loss. No, well, it's just... sorry. Still unsure what to do. I find myself apologizing instead. Hey, you're a weirdo. She chuckles but doesn't pry further. By the way, Toya, do you have plans tomorrow? Tomorrow? Yeah, I have a small favor to ask. Tomorrow, huh? I'm free. Oh, sure. Need my AD expertise again? Yeah, sorry. I always feel like I'm bossing you around. There's something I wanted to talk to you about. Before she can continue, I hear what sounds like someone calling her name from the background. Oh, crap. Sorry, Toya. Break's over. They're calling me, so I gotta go. We'll pick this up tomorrow. I'll tell you what's going on at the station. He then hangs up. From the sound of it, at least from her perspective, it doesn't seem like whatever's going on is that urgent. To be fair, I've noticed Rina has kind of an anxious personality. That's true. She talks about relationship problems between Yuki and me, like they affect her directly. Takes it surprisingly personally. If the problem exists between me, Yuki, and by proximity, Eiji, then how exactly does Rina fit in the equation? Oh, well, the main character is a dumbass, of course, because it's because Rina is into him. I know her overprotectiveness regarding the safety of our relationship is out of concern for us. No. Eiji suddenly doting on Yuki? Doting? Yeah. Could mess with the already precarious producer-artist relationship, causing a huge scandal. That could be a legitimate reason why she's as concerned as she is. But is that truly what's motivating her right now? She is constantly calling her, coming to his apartment, sending him gifts, and he's clueless. A part of me wonders if I've been laboring under some huge misunderstanding. Yes, having no idea what's really going on is incredibly frustrating. This character is so dumb. All I can do is wait until tomorrow. In the anime, it was like this. Always spot on what was going on, except with Misaki. Ooh. Date with Rina. I stopped by the reception desk when I arrived, and I'm told to head straight over to Rina's green room. Let's save the game because this is pretty intense. Knock knock. Oh, Toya, good morning. Good morning. Rina walks over to greet me, already wearing her stage outfit. Sorry for making you come out here so early in the morning. It's not that early, I say, smiling brightly. Considering she's already dressed and ready to go, I wonder how long she's been here. We're close enough to the music festival that she probably doesn't have much time to waste. What's the matter? Nothing. But what's going on? I wasn't expecting you to get in touch with me so soon, after the last time. Oh, right. She discreetly glances over toward the back of the green room. Oh, wait. Why is she looking in that direction? In the direction of the slightly chubby lady who's working as her current manager. Ah. She is flipping through paperwork, acting like she can't hear anything. Basically, I just need you to act as my assistant for the day. Then, not wanting anyone to overhear, I'll tell you more after we're done here, she whispers. And yet, her angelic smile remains undisturbed on her lips. Okay. Feeling like I'm getting nowhere, I simply nod. Okay then, Toya. With that, her shoot begins. If she sings, I'm going to have to put like a mock singing over it, because the other video where she sang and I didn't say anything, they demonetized the video. Copyright. She never shows even a hint of exhaustion or fatigue in the green room or on stage. No, it's just like a single image. Recording in progress. Nice work! The recording finishes amid a chorus of voices, congratulating each other on a job well done. Nice work today, Toya. It's weird. To have a superstar of her caliber, someone with whom my only interaction was once through a TV screen and sets of speakers, stand in front of me, beaming happily. What? Okay. Yeah, it's because the commas are very weird. I've always imagined her like an expensive doll created by the entertainment industry, and yet she's completely different in person. That angelic smile of hers is the same as how it looks through the camera lens, yet it's very different. There's a warmth to it, though I still don't feel like my mind has captured the entirety of it perfectly. I never felt this way when I saw her on TV or in a magazine. But every time I see her smile in person like this, I just want to see more of her. Oh, he's also really into her. To know more about her. To get to know her, right? What does she like to do in her free time? What kind of hobbies does she have? What kind of stuff does she like? What sort of kinks? And what does she hate? What's most important to her right now? And what does she look for in a partner? Oh yeah, why do you want to know that? You already have Yayoi. What's wrong, Toya? Tired? And yet she still smiles at me as if she's nothing more than an ordinary girl. It's because I made you get here so early, huh? Are you okay? Of course. Hahaha. I laugh along with her as I hand her a water bottle. It's way too late for me to bring up something like this. That I truly adore this side of her more than the other. Hey, thanks. Oh yeah, it seems like you've already gotten pretty used to the job. She says, taking a sip from the water bottle. Hey, would you ever seriously consider being my full-time assistant? How much are you paying? Huh? Hehe, kidding. Like I said before, I don't want to make Yuki mad. Until last year, I never would have thought I could make her laugh like this. I never could have imagined the two of us would be joking around like this. It's about time for the crew to start tearing down the set and cleaning up. Can you stay behind a little longer so we can talk? Ooh, right here? Like the studio? I can use it for a little while longer. But how are you for time? I'm fine, of course. I forgot my cell phone and stuff back in the green room with my manager. And then she gives me a troubled smile. The recording studio is dark aside from a few spotlights here and there. Rina quietly approaches me, still standing next to the makeshift stage. Sit. Oh, sure. We sit down on a pair of folding chairs. They are unstable and creak loudly, even in the soundproofed room. Yuki's still struggling, huh? I feel like I have to start the conversation by saying something, and that's what comes out. Though a part of me wonders if I should have started with something a little more sympathetic toward Rina herself. Yeah, I can tell she's giving it everything she's got, but she's still clearly struggling. Her expression clouds over as she speaks. That girl, she takes everything seriously. If my brother tells her to do something, she does it. Immediately and without question. She gets pretty extreme sometimes. And yet, his expectations are unrealistic. You can only improve so much, so quickly. She's not... Before she can finish, she abruptly cuts herself off. But I know what she was about to say. She's not me. That's what she stopped herself from saying. I'm sorry, Toya. She softly apologizes, catching that look of realization on my face. But who knows, there's a chance she'll be able to pull it out after all. There's no doubt that, despite how close they may have grown, there's still a rivalry between them. She laughs, as if remembering that fact. That's right. I'm really sorry about this. Yuki is incredibly talented. But to me, even that smile of hers is painful. Because it's no longer her usual perfect smile. That's probably why my brother has grown as fond of her as he has. Eiji has? What are you talking about? I'm sorry, Toya. I know what I'm saying is ridiculous. But I'm sure of it. My brother really is falling in love with Yuki. In the anime, he kisses her. Oh? I try to speak, but no words come out. I'm old news now. He doesn't even give me the time of day anymore. That's because Rina reminds Eiji of his real mother that abandoned the both of them. I've always wanted to keep things fair between us, but I guess that's no longer possible. What do you mean? She's going to confess her love for Toya. This is the only time I get to stand in the limelight now. Because all my brother sees anymore is Yuki. That's not true. Oh, sorry. But I really don't think that's true at all. Sweet summer child, you really believe that Yuki would never cheat on you? Yeah, of course she... That's not what I meant. Unspeakable frustration squeezes my chest, painfully tight. She's wrong. I think Yuki's working as hard as she can so she can get to the same level as Rina, to level the playing field. Besides, the only person I'm suspicious of is... Yuki would never make a move, but my brother might. Exactly. Her words leave me speechless with shock. As his sister, I'm completely powerless. Because no matter how much effort I put in, I'll always lose to whatever woman catches his attention. I work so hard, and none of it matters. Rina. Her shoulders are shaking, unable to hold back her emotions. Oh, excuse me. Any longer. Several small tears drop from her big, beautiful eyes onto her stage outfit. I think you've got it all wrong. You didn't make it this far in the industry on Eiji's name alone, you know. But all she does is tremble silently. She looks as powerless as Yuki did when she first made her debut. I don't think what's going on between them is anything close to love. And yet, I'm not 100% confident in that fact. I don't doubt Yuki, but I still can't bring myself to state that with any amount of certainty. Well, sorry, my mistake, huh? How should I know the first thing about love? So she has never loved. She suddenly jumps to her feet, glaring at me. Her teardrops scatter, vanishing under the bright glow of the spotlight. I can't afford to fall in love with anyone. Yes, you know about that. When it comes to idols in Japan, they cannot fall in love. They can, but it turns into a scandal if anyone finds out. They are pretty much married to Dio. Rina, I'm sorry, Toya. I never meant to bring this up. I never wanted you to see me like this. And then she hugs me desperately. As she clings to me, trembling softly, there's no sign of the superstar I'm used to seeing on TV. She's nothing more than a fragile young girl, unable to hold herself together, scared and confused by imaginary delusion. A girl who's donned the larger-than-life persona of Rina Ogata for so long, and been completely exhausted by it. I'm sorry, Toya. I'm so sorry. She apologizes over and over. Rina, it's really okay. I've enjoyed all the time we've spent together, I promise. She slowly looks up into my face. Really? Yes, I'm always happy when I'm with you, Rina. But what about you? Did you have fun? I'm not sure. What? You didn't have fun with me? Am I boring? But thinking back, I guess so. It's probably the closest I've ever gotten to experiencing the type of love I've only read about in books. Yeah, if that's true, then she was basically stringing me along, without either of us being fully aware of it. I admit that I was fairly unimpressed when my brother began showering Yuki with attention. But then I realized how much fun it was to spend the time with you. I chuckled awkwardly, unsure how I should react to her words. As long as you had fun, then that doesn't sound so bad. Haha. I'll take amusement over the alternative any day. But she quickly interrupts me. No, I shouldn't have done what I did. I was simply so completely new to this kind of thing. I didn't have any resistance built up at all. And I can't take you away from Yuki just because I was vulnerable. Okay, she already confessed that she is into Toya. She slowly pulls back. That's why. I'm so sorry. Don't worry. Once the music festival is over, I'll make sure Yuki comes back into your life again. It'll be an order. Why are you doing this? I murmur almost pleadingly as she distances herself. Now that I've realized how much I care for her, the last thing I want is for her to leave me. Oh, Toya, you want them all, don't you? You want Yuki, you want Yayoi, you want Rina. A few months ago, I never would have imagined us being this close. She was always that larger-than-life figure on the TV, never the ordinary girl by my side. Why am I doing this? Because I love you, Toya. She said it. And as she speaks those words that I never realized I'd been hoping to hear, she suddenly snaps back to reality. And you can't abandon Yuki, can you? So, too painful for me to listen to her speak anymore. I don't want her to turn out like me. Rina. No, but Rina is like 1,000 times better than Yuki. Don't say anything else. I don't want to hear it. But Rina, don't say it. Go back to Yuki. Don't follow me. Well, women know that when they tell guys that, it's the opposite. Because we guys, we like that provocation, that taunting. She's when she says, don't say it, say it. Go back to Yuki, don't go back to Yuki. Don't follow me, follow me. That's the girl language. Despite the tears streaming down her face, she's regained her former dignity. Her charisma that's so prominent on the TV screen. Don't even try, Toya. Because if you do, I'll absolutely make you my boyfriend. Got it? You see? You see? Yes. You'll be branded forever as Rina Ogata's boyfriend. The idol Rina Ogata's boyfriend. You wouldn't have anything close to a normal life. Got it? But Toya would be rich. Rina is like super successful. What is she talking about? She's not expecting me to give her an answer. If he goes with Rina, he's set. He's set for life. Instead, her shoulders slump once more. So this is goodbye. It was fun though, truly. With that, she heads straight for the studio doors. Well, I am taking the Yayoi route anyway. I'm not going after Rina in this playthrough. She passes by the yellow circle in the middle of the floor, created by the spotlight overhead. What should I do? What can I do? Go after her? Oh! Let's get things really complicated. Go after her. Wait, Rina! I kick over the two folding chairs as hard as I can before chasing after her. Rina, I need you to know how I feel. But I can't finish. Instead, we simply stand there in the dark, my arms wrapped tightly around her from behind. She doesn't resist, but I can feel her body stiffen. Excuse me, stiffen or stiffen? Stiffen, right? Or stiffen? No, stiffen. Stiffen noticeably, almost painfully. Whoa! Why? Why are you doing this? It's the call of the wild. That's why. She murmurs on the verge of tears. I promise your life won't be fun anymore if you stay with me. When you get this close to a woman, and she's not pushing you or insulting you, and she's actually like leaning closer, and yeah, this is it. There is no doubt that they are a thing. I'm ready for that. I remember when I was very, very young. The first time A woman did this. This right here. Like, how you say, smashing herself against you? I'm ready for that.
それに、とやくん、
But what about
ユキ
Yuki?
は、
But what about Yuki? I close my eyes once more. It's even harder for her to say those words than it is for me to hear them. I'm ready for that too. I still myself before reopening my eyes. Rina's right in front of me, blushing furiously, her eyes downcast. I love you, Rina. I force myself to finish what I had struggled to say earlier.
とやくん、
Oh yeah,
本当に
you really are
わ
an
からん
idiot.
だから。
I watch as she turns away from me in the dark. And then a moment later, she's clinging to my chest, too embarrassed to look me in the face.
本当に
You're a big, stupid idiot, she murmurs once more before pressing her lips against mine. Oh, there we go. First kiss is light, hesitant. But once our lips part, we look into each other's eyes. The longing in my heart quickly becomes unbearable, to the point where I can't think straight. So now we took the route. We accidentally stumbled into the Rina route. Well, not by accident, right? I made the choices, but perhaps there should have added like something to block you from going into it. But well, what can you do? All I can do is hold back a bittersweet sigh before kissing her again, this time more forcefully. My hands on her shoulders slowly move around toward her back. Our embrace is illuminated by the unreliable spotlight. Still dressed in her stage outfit, she looks like a fairy. I want to be with you, Rina. Now and forever. No, it's better to say, I want you to be mine. Now and forever. Be mine. I like that possessiveness. She gives a slight nod. She wants to close the distance between us. Right there. Right here. Right now. I have this strong feeling that if I were to step out from the spotlight in the video, I'd never be able to see her again. And even if our paths did eventually cross, any chance at a relationship would be gone forever. I'd go back to my world and she'd return to hers. That's what I'm afraid of. More than anything. Are you sure? She sounds embarrassed, her answer almost too faint to hear. I embrace her once more, having barely been able to wait to hear her say it. Her outfit sticks to her sweat-drenched skin. Wow. I find myself enveloped in her sweet scent. Are you sure you are alone in the studio? Our combined shadows grow darker. Perhaps you could lock the studio, just in case. Oh,
とやくん、
oh yeah. She says, seemingly on the verge of tears. Oh, never mind.
なんでも
It's nothing. Is she scared? Just as the thought crosses my mind.
とやくん、
Oh yeah. She once again shouts my name. Please,
笑わ
don't
ない
laugh at me. But
あの、
it's just that
私、
I've never done this
こういうの
before.
って初めてだから。
But, well, she's pretty young.
あ
Huh?
の、
I just
とやく
mean,
んが思っていた
I'm
の
sure I'm completely different
違
from
う
your
かも
image
しれ
of
ない
me.
けれど、
As she desperately blurts out excuses, her cheeks only grow redder.
学校
I know how darky that makes me seem. With tears shining in the corners of her eyes, she looks up at me, laughing, blushing furiously. But that's great for a woman. That is, for guys, we guys love it when women do not sleep around and make out with everyone and stuff like that. Everyone's first time is scary. That's a turn on. That's because of the male possessiveness. It's a turn on for us. Her words immediately bring me back down to earth, unable to see past them. Her being able to admit her fear is an undeniable sign of courage. I've been scared this whole time, see? I show her my hand, trembles faintly. And that's not all. My heart is beating so hard that it feels like my entire body is pulsating. Well, my entire body is pulsating as well, but that's because I'm behind schedule, so we'll have to stop for today. Let me save the game to data. In about 20 minutes or less, I am going to be streaming a Bambrace called Soul. If you like Darkest Dungeon, gritty fantasy, role-playing strategy games, definitely check it out. It's not like a war game, but it's a roguelike. Roguelike, yeah. Thank you for watching this stream, and thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, consider joining as a member using the super thanks button. Like, subscribe, take a look at the information in the description, the pinned comment. This has been your host, Abraham L. Jaguar. And remember, level up in game and level up in life. Once again, thank you, Josh, everyone. See you later.